What's going on, everybody? Oh man, it feels good to finally be back. I haven't recorded in about a month. It has been a lot of stuff going on, but I am happy to be back with you guys. Um, I recently moved. I talked about it in my other video and everything, and we had a lot of stuff we had to get done around the house, different things like that, and the basement wasn't finished. We had a lot of stuff that we had to do, and I had to give up my 4K TV, which sucks. I had to give it up because one of our other TVs crapped out, and I had to kind of wait to get me a new one, among other things. And I finally got me one. I got an OLED. This thing is like amazing. I don't know if y'all gonna really be able to tell the difference because I know YouTube does all type of things, make videos look good and everything like that. But hopefully you guys be able to tell the difference when I play certain games. I know it's not gonna do much for some of the other games I play, but some games maybe something to stand out. But man, it feels good to be back. We're gonna continue uh, with Trails of Cold Steel 4. I just want to say I appreciate everybody for sticking around. That's been watching the videos and didn't unsubscribe from bro. I appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody who knew, who's come on and liked the videos. I'm back, and we're gonna finally get this thing going. All right, let me turn this music back up. I just wanted to tell you guys that crap. Let me fix this thing. There we go. Yeah, maybe you guys will be able to hear the music coming in a little bit now. All right. The last thing we did was we fought Aaron Road on here, and I remember. So we are going into a section called Eventide. Now, in the Eventide, this isn't gonna have a lot of action and stuff in it. This is a lot of you have to talk to a lot of people, and you get their profiles and this and that. Because remember, we're 100% in the game, and I kind of had to get a guide for this section. I'm not gonna lie. This is like because it's a lot that you have to do here. But basically, this is the section where you do all this stuff to get character notes, complete some side quests and different things like that, and buy accessories, and you got Vanish Master you have to play, things like that, and I think you get a total of like 8 or 9 tickets or something like that to spend with certain people, and if you spend with those people, you get their what's the word, bonding events, stuff like that. This is one of the last games I heard has like this bonding event thing that you have to do in order to get these trophies. So hopefully after this, it's kind of done in this series of games because it can be a little taxing trying to go back and remember everything, remember who you need to talk to, and this and that. And you usually have to have a guide for it if you want to 100% it. Just being completely honest. But we're gonna get into it. Pretty sure it's probably gonna be a little cutscene, and I'll shut up. But thank you guys for sticking around. Feels good to be back, man. I was missing doing this. I really was. Oh, okay, so it's a little text. Okay. Half a day passed in the blink of an eye. 5 towering spires had appeared throughout Arabonia, as well as a massive floating stronghold. It's always some sort of floating thing. At first, the people fell into panic, but announcements from the imperial government eventually calmed their unrest. How the hell does the imperial government calm your unrest when you see a floating, like, massive mountain in the sky? Like, come on. And so, though some did so with exhausted resignation and others with an eerie sort of excitement, all turned to face tomorrow's coming war. All right, here we go. Oh man. Okay. kind of mumbling words right now. Those in the Courageous 2 quickly send out emergency messages to all their allies. Together, they work tirelessly attempting to make sense of the situation as much as possible. Can you make sense of this shit though? Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is the one game out of all of them where I've been kind of thrown by what's happening here. Like, I get the gist of what certain people are trying to do. As a result, they concluded that the ancient floating fortress had appeared as part of the final stage of the Empire's curse. Its powerful energies would further twist and warp people's mind in order to drive them into endless war and bloodshed. But it's just, I'm not, the only thing I'm not getting in here is some people's stances. Like 1 minute they're like, they're for the curse, and then after you beat them in battle, they like, well, yeah, you know. I think it would have been cooler to show those people actually being affected by the curse, maybe. You know, or I don't know if they're trying to insinuate that, but usually the people that are affected by the curse have like of course, the black smoke or whatever it is around them that comes from them. But it's like everybody else has been doing this crazy shit, trying to stop you and your crew. But it's like, and then they end up becoming like a friend after it, and it's just everybody's just chumming it up. It's like, no, you just tried to shoot me yesterday. Like, I don't want to chum it up with you. Like, come on. In addition, the true nature of the numerous white spires was instantly clear to those with ties to the church. I wonder if we could see Kevin. They were nearly identical to the salt pail, the product of a singularity that caused and the cause of the North Ambrian disaster 28 years ago. It was hypothesized that they were created from residual matter of the original salt pail that had remained underground. She posing. However, unlike the original salt pail, these new ones did not convert their surroundings to salt. Rather, they appeared to be spiritually linked to the floating fortress. A multi-layered barrier was also observed surrounding the fortress, with initial analysis revealing it to be completely impenetrable. I'm just doing this for this beginning. I'm not gonna do that for everything, and so you don't have to worry about hearing my voice through the whole thing. Since you guys hadn't heard my voice in a month, here it goes. Operation. I think they pronounce it Jormungand, and just not the R on the end. Jormungand showed no signs of slowing, but the resistance represented by Emil Mirage was also gathering momentum. Calvert, Liberal, and Remferia mustered their forces along with support from the Weissland army. The time for the continent's two great powers to clash drew nearer and nearer, with the fate of that world hanging in the balance. They usually let Reen speak this part. This is like, come on, man. They cut the budget or something on them. Olivert, Reen, and the rest of the Radiant Wings would not stand idly by and watch the fate unfold, however. As they were trying to decide the best course of action, they received an unexpected message from an old friend. Of course, it would be George. It was George. He had called to fill them in on what was happening. He knew this shit was crazy from the damn beginning. The massive object that had appeared over the Osgiliath Basin was an ancient super weapon of the gnomes. The Tuatha de Danann? Tuatha de Danann? That's I guess that's it. Otherwise known as the Imperial Fortress. It was an airborne structure from the Great Collapse that had been hidden away in the space-time distortion caused by the Great One's birth. How some shit like that? It's crazy. For the past millennium, the gnomes have been carrying out large-scale renovations on the fortress. It had been converted to connect to the pales and interface with the curse through them, turning it into the ideal stage of the rivalry of the Seven. It was there they intended to hold their final rivalry once the Great Twilight had reached its climax. All for the sake of reforging the Great One? Huh. I guess. However, though it was faint, a single spark of hope yet remained. Members of the Radiant Wings gathered together, joined by key personnel from the Mirage, and together they began devising an all-or-nothing plan to combat it. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do now. You just throw everything you have at it. And so it was that on the eve of the clash between Jormungand and Mil Mirage, a third operation was born. Their course of action decided all those involved gathered together at a certain location in Crossville. And it's at the amusement park, whatever, Michelin. Can't blame him for that though. This is you kind of go have a little bit of fun before you head out. Some of them might not make it back. But buckle in. There's probably gonna be a lot of dialogue here. And I always apologize ahead of time, even though it should be expected in an RPG game. But I know, not everybody wants to sit through dialogue and stuff like that. But it's just what we got to do for the game. If you're trying to get the story. You would think everybody from the Septian Church would be there. This is like calling all cars, Of course, she shows up and does some badass magic shit. Maybe they're putting a protection spell on the island so they can't be bothered while everybody enjoys themselves. That's the only thing I can think of. Is that Rosalia? Yep. If they're doing what I think they're doing, that's smart. So everybody can actually not worry about getting attacked on the island and shit and be disturbed or whatever like that. Everybody kind of go have some fun. Not a bad idea. Everybody got smiles on their faces. Nice. Can't blame him for that. Can't blame him at all. I respect it. Eat a good meal, get some women. I don't know. I'm just saying. You never know, man. For my boys who ain't necessarily pop that cherry, man, the boys better go ahead and get it in. Except for Reen got a harem of women. You gotta let some of these women go, man.
I think it turned out very well. Thanks for your help, everyone. It's not half bad if I do say so myself. Good work.
We should be thanking you guys. You're the ones who did the heavy lifting.
I still find it pretty hard to believe you were able to make a barrier over all of Michelin.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
It's something that could only be accomplished through combining the witch's spells, our stigmas, and the Merkaba.
Not to mention the raw power of 2 divine knights.
And then we were able to convert the Pantagruel's orbal energy into mana to sustain the barrier.
Ha ha ha! Such beautiful teamwork! If we can do something like this, the sky's the limit!
We ain't exactly here for a team-building exercise, you know.
In any event, the barrier should hold. At least for tonight.
It'll be able to absorb a few hits from any railway cannon shots that come our way. Not that we'll need to worry much about them, given they'll be busy with the war for the time being.
I'm sure as far as the Chancellor is concerned, we're simply some minor rabble, beneath his notice.
He probably sees us as nothing more than the opening act to the Great Twilight.
Probably.
Opening act nothing. Doesn't he know we're the main event?
Estelle, my bell.
Hey there, everyone.
There's the crew.
Good to see you guys. How are your rooms? Did you drop off all your things already?
Yeah. Honestly, I was blown away by how ritzy this place is.
I can't believe we have it all to ourselves. Right? Even locals like us don't get many chances to stay here.
The last time was when Mariabelle invited us after the trade conference.
Oh man, that seems like it was 100 years ago.
That's probably something that happened in the Crossbill games. I'll be playing the Crossbill. But when does it come out? I think August. I think it's August. I gotta find out again, but yeah, the Crossbill games. I'm looking forward to playing that.
Thinking back, it's kind of a bittersweet memory.
We still had a lot of fun, though.
Looking around, we've got quite the crowd here now.
Yeah, and a lot of us are from Thor's, too.
We might as well live it up then. This is our last night before everything goes down, after all.
Correct.
You're right. Tomorrow's when everything will be decided.
Our future rests on the success of Operation Shining Steel.
Ugh, I gotta chose
Though
better name.
honestly, it's still a pretty dicey plan.
This whole damn thing is dicey. You're tripping. It's a miracle that that many people are still alive. Being completely honest. A few hours ago.
So, this is Operation Shining Steel then?
After reviewing the whole plan like this, it seems more reckless than it does bold.
We may not have much margin for error, but I think this could actually work.
So basically, we're gonna get a bunch of teams to raid all the salt pails at once, put them out of commission.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Everybody's gonna be like broken up into these groups, and they always give you like the most ragtag team sometimes just to make it difficult on you. There's some people they know you that hadn't really played with, so they probably don't have like the greatest armor and
Then
stuff.
have the Courageous 2 charge into the fortress while its barrier is down.
This game is an ass
And
for
about
that.
sum it up?
Yes, but there's little chance that things will go so smoothly. I'm sure we'll have a number of unforeseen circumstances to deal with.
I wish they would just give you just the team, let you do what you want. Because I want to play my final team. I want to be all the leaders of the games. Like basically, I want Reem, Estelle, Joshua, and Lloyd. Like that's my final crew. Like that's who I want my last battle crew to be.
Our
Even
top
though
priority,
I know you
however,
need magic
is making
users
sure the
sometimes
Divine
too.
Knights and Class 7 get to the target.
That's right. So even if something goes awry and the Courageous 2 is unable to land, we can continue with the plan. As long as Reen and the others can successfully board the fortress in time, we still have a chance.
Our foes will try to end the rivalry of the Seven as the Great Twilight reaches its climax. If we manage to seize control of the rivalries before then, however, we may be able to prevent them from achieving their goals.
At this point, they think they've already won. It's likely they'll welcome Instructor Reen since they need him to finish the rivalries.
True.
And that will be our chance.
That's all fine and good, but what about the salt pails? One glance and you could tell they're bad news.
They're giving off one hell of an ominous vibe.
Yes. They seem to be pulsing with energy from the lower planes. And this same energy is what's letting them act as singularities, making them nearly impregnable.
Further, given the devils that have been appearing all over lately, I get the feeling we may find even worse things protecting each of the Pales.
Yes. It's something we'll need to be prepared for.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be like an Ouroboros, remember? Some shit like that.
Well, if we know what we gotta do, then all that's left is to go do it.
This is kind of like Trails in the Sky 2. At the end, they had this calamity happen, kind of, and it ended up being these separate towers. You had to go back to all the towers that you went in the game at one point, and at every top of the tower there was an Ouroboros member you had to have like a battle with, and stuff like that.
That's right. It's our turn now.
You can leave one of the salt pails to the Liberal team.
Also, okay, so they're gonna break up into just complete teams. Okay.
We just gotta decide on which of us is going.
The same for us in the SSS.
Okay, well that's cool. I feel like they all work together better anyway.
As members of the Radiant
work
Wings,
better together, I mean.
let us help clear a path for you and the others.
Estelle, Lloyd, everyone.
Aw, you guys.
Guess we should have seen this coming, huh?
You can count on us, too.
Hey!
Duvalie. Are you sure?
Yes. Since my lord's passing, I've managed to clear my mind a bit.
So we get to play as the Ennis and
The time has come for the
what's the other
Stallritter
one's
to
name?
unite once more, to see our lord's will done.
Our lord saw fit to grant you her power.
Anea, yeah.
It's our duty to carry her torch to light your way.
I'm interested to see how they play.
Don't forget to save some seats for us, huh? We'll be teaming up with those Stallritter gals, if that's okay.
The boss would have wanted as much from us.
It's gonna be interesting to see how they all play.
Leo.
If you can't play as them, I don't know yet.
Sheesh. This is one hell of a lineup.
Do you see what I mean, though,
In that
by
case,
the story?
You can add Sharon and me to the list of volunteers.
Like they've been an antagonist against us the entire game, but we beat their bosses in a rivalry, and they're like, I'm just gonna work with y'all to stop this curse. Why didn't you do that at first? Like, it just doesn't make sense. It's like, I don't
As
know.
maid of the Reinford family, I would be honored if you would allow me to fulfill this particular role.
Angie!
Yeah, I'm gonna put her in her other outfit.
You too, Sharon? Lady Angelica and I have also suffered at the hands of our foes.
That's true.
After careful discussion, we have decided it would only be appropriate to return the favor.
From what I hear, Lieutenant Colonel Mueller will be returning to the Courageous 2 tomorrow.
Oh, did we get Mueller?
I figured I'd leave the steering up to the expert, so I can get back to kicking some ass.
He gonna be
Sharon,
fine as shit.
Angelica.
I like Mueller.
Then you can count me in too.
Mueller was like dumb strong on Trails in the Sky 3.
Can't let you do that, Toa. We need you here. You've got both the Courageous 2 and the entire operation to look after.
Angelica's right. I'd very much prefer you to remain at your post.
Yeah, she tripped
I'll
me.
be on the bridge as well. But even then, I
wanna
suspect
come
we'll have our
too.
hands full manning the air defenses.
Like, no, you're going to get shot or die.
There's no need for concern, Toa. We're all in this together. Every one of us has their own part to play.
Thank you, both of you. But still, we can't just send them out by themselves.
Then I guess you'll just
Yes,
have to
hell
let
you
me join.
can.
Huh, so that's why you two were acting weird.
I'm sure you must think I have no right to come back like this. And I can't possibly make up for everything I've done. But I'm going to help anyway. Because I'd rather not get the same failing marks Franz did.
That's funny.
George.
It doesn't make sense.
So that makes 3. Not as many as I'd like, but
Then allow me to lend you a hand.
Really? Wow.
Grandmother.
I fulfilled my duty as a witch, and Leanne has passed. Now that I have played my part, I may as well bloom one final time for you young folk. Were we to add my strength to that of the Ragnar girl, a former gnome, and the Rhineford maid, would that be sufficient?
It's a pretty good team. I can't even lie. Like,
That'd be more than enough. But if it's possible, I'd prefer to have the curvier version of you come with us.
that's funny as fuck. I'm sorry. Yo, she did not miss words at all. Angelica would be like in jail if she lived in this world. My God.
Angie, I don't think now's really the time.
Angie gives zero fucks.
It would be our pleasure to have you accompany us, Lady Roselia.
So they got a magic
Crying
user with
out
them.
loud.
We now have 4 groups. Our forces have expanded considerably.
But what about the last pail?
You can leave that one to me.
Oh, yeah.
Principal Le Guin?
Aren't you supposed to be focusing on all that meal mirage stuff?
Certainly. But the plan has always been to leave the first day of the operation in Wallace's hands. I'll be taking over tomorrow, once the war begins in earnest.
Yeah, see, she's stupid
Lieutenant
strong.
General Bright
I'm with
anticipates
that.
that both sides will spend the first day scouting, with perhaps a few light skirmishes at best. Presumably, General Van Dyke will mobilize the Imperial Army
Oh, my bad. Sorry about that.
with a similar mindset.
I was trying to
All
check my
bets are
time.
off once that second day hits, however. Odds are, all 8 battlefronts will erupt into all-out carnage at about the same time.
The Imperial Army will likely be forced to a halt in both Liberal and Remiferia. You can expect they'll deploy their strongest armored divisions, the 3rd and 4th included, at that time.
I can't think of the dude name that does that voice. He's on a lot of stuff. God, dog, where else have I heard that voice?
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
And the reason you're helping us out is so things don't get to that point, right?
Perhaps. It should be a suitable warm-up for the decisive battle to come, at least. Though, of course, I won't be going it alone.
Oh, that's a badass team
It's
right
as
there,
the
too.
general says. We too will be assisting you. For the first day, anyway.
This will be my final duty as head of the Arcade School. I shall prove us worthy in succeeding the Sandlock name.
I don't know if I measure up to these 3, but this is as good a chance as any to make up
Toba
for
be
all
on
the
that
time I've
bullshit.
lost.
Toba, no, he like stupid, ridiculous with his magic.
Father, Toval.
I had a feeling Vito would show up to help.
Okay, I feel a little bit better about this. These some beast-ass teams
Can't
right here.
pass up a chance to hog the spotlight, huh, Vita?
Show them what you can do, Zero Artisan.
So I guess Class 7 is just all about getting into the tower. At least they give you a chance to play with everybody else in the end.
Thank you. We couldn't be more lucky to have the 4 of you with us. That goes for the rest of you, too. Estelle, Lloyd, Duvalie, Angelica, Sharon, each and every one of you.
Indeed. And with that, I hereby declare Operation Shining Steel officially underway. We fly tomorrow at noon, as Mille Mirage and the World Serpent begin their clash.
We'll be rendezvousing with the rest of our allies in Michelin later today. This may be the last time we're all together, so we're planning to have a small celebration of sorts. We were hoping all of you could join us.
All right, so I imagine these next couple of videos are gonna be all this dialogue stuff and getting all this underway, because usually when it comes to a Trails game, at the very end, like when it gets into the final act, there's nothing but fighting and action. So they get all that shit out the way first. So here we go. It would seem everything is coming along quite nicely. Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna let you guys read this. You've heard me talk enough, so try to give everybody a chance to see everything they're saying. Okay. Yeah, I would have liked to see Rishi in this game. Man, I'm telling you, you do not know gaming until you play on an OLED TV. Because my goodness, this stuff looks good. Okay, okay. The Emperor is okay. Cool. Charizard. It's so cool to see them two together again, and like, you know, being all in their love and stuff like that. Like he worked on that very, very hard throughout the Sky games. He really did.
Sorry we're late.
Mueller. Everybody's here. Lady Knights 2 and 3. What the hell is Patrick doing there? Okay, I guess. Oh boy.
Pardon us. It's good to see you all again.
Who that? Is that Cassius? That is Cassius. Uh-oh. Bruh, look. If they put Cassius on here, let me play as Cassius. Bruh, I'm gonna like lose my shit. For real. Yeah, that boy still feel like shit. Man, apparently everybody done forgave you, so you need to buck up, man. What a soppy idiot. But he's our soppy idiot. The power of friendship. Oh God, Elliot. I agree. Melodramatic ass. Dude, all you gotta do is give Cassius a sword and a staff and just put him in the dungeon by himself. He'll kill everybody in there and smoke some cigarettes after it or something. Like, dude, this dude is stupid strong, man. Okay, that doesn't sound too great. Yep. Oh boy. My bad, I hit that one a little too fast. Ah. Hey, no, not lend not your aid. You need to come with us. A message to pass along. Wonder what that's all about. Well, dude is rich, so yeah. All right. It only took us about 30 minutes to get control, huh? And thus, in the house of Michelin's Villa grounds, did the send-off party for Mil Mirage commence. Class 7's new and old sat among their fellow instructors, alumni, and classmates. So there's gonna be everybody here. The Liberating Embracers, a special support section, members in Septian Church and Hexen Clan alike. And even those visiting from Calvert, Memophilia, had all come and join the festivities. Yeah, it's gonna be everybody from like the classes, the school, everything. Together they mingled, if only for tonight, enjoying food, conversation, and warm comforts of camaraderie. Laughs were exchanged on the eve of war as they each shared in their hopes of what the morning would bring. And then what happened now? All right, nighttime is in. There go Kenneth and Annabelle, of course, fishing. I wonder if have I finished the fish book yet? I don't even know. And all the students from the school. Yeah, just bear with me on probably these next. My guess is the next 2 videos. Oh, there's Milliam in her astral form. Yeah, because this stuff takes a long time because it's so much dialogue. But just bear with me for the next few videos and we get through this part. And I want to try to show you guys how to, 100% this thing. And hopefully I can do it. I think I've done everything up to now. I ain't missed anything. It's always like, with the profiles and everything like that, you always have to end up doing usually a second playthrough to get all those. But I don't know if you can get it in one playthrough on this one like you can on the third one. I think the third one has been the only one where you could play once and you can get all the profiles. So I'm gonna see how this one goes and we'll see. There's a lot of stuff to do though. If it's a tedious thing like playing pom-pom stuff like that, I'll do that stuff off screen. But like Vanish Masters, I'll do that on screen. I've been doing all those matches. All right. Give us a performance. I thought he was talking to Lloyd when he said that. Yep. Ooh, what is that supposed to mean? Who special someones they have? Everybody like Reem. Well, Lloyd, got Ellie, but come on, man, seriously? Every woman is like head over heels for Reem, with the exception of the people who ain't been in the main story. Quality guy time. Tonight could be the night. Oh, okay. I know Machias has Patiri. I think that's her name. I don't know who Gaius would roll with. And Elliot, I don't know. Yep. Because every girl like him. You know why they're looking at you, fool. No, you do not. Yep. I agree, Joshua. Joshua's the only one that's got his shit figured out, though. Yeah, it's true. Gotta pick it. You gotta make a decision tonight, basically. We already know who our decision is, but, you know. Yeah, Elliot was spot on. Oh, boy. Yeah, because Patrick like Elise. Wait, did it just show Elise for Reem? That's weird. That better not have been for Reem. With or without that special gal. So the way I'm gonna do this is, I'm not gonna waste everybody's time showing you everybody's ending. I've done that before, where you showed what happened with everybody, and it's very time consuming, and you can literally look that stuff up on YouTube. So I'm not gonna bore you with all that. I'm going to show you the person I'm going to pick when it comes to that, and just do their bonding event the whole way through. I did think about doing a bunch of other people's, but for the sake of, you know, not sitting there spending video after video doing that, because it takes up a lot of time. I'm going to show you who Reem's going to pick, but I will do the other stuff. Because you got to go to certain events with people. It's just like on, I think on part 2, where you had to go to the carnival thing. Okay. Like everybody kind of going their own way. Yeah, that's right. So we gotta speak to Cassius too. Wonder if he gonna challenge us to a fight or something. That would be cool. Just like sparring match or something like that, so he can see where we're at. Because you know, him and Reen are they learn from the same master. All right. Holy shit. That took a lot to get to this point. It took like 40 minutes just to get here. The Night of Promises. So you start off, I think you get 5 initially. But if you do like all the side activities and stuff like that, you can end up with like 9. But what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go do all this other little stuff. May trigger a special event in the future. Changes depending on the attraction. Oh, her Star Rider outfit and her personal outfit. Okay. Okay, so you got some people's thing. First thing we're going to do is we are going to talk to a crap ton of people. I don't even know where the hell to start. I could just do it straight from the notes. Okay, let's just do that. Let's just go straight in order. Oh, okay, that we were in the center. Okay, that's my fault. All right, so these group of people over here. Start with Altina. They're talking about the swimming team. Said she gonna hit the food stalls. Okay. She does seem a lot more chill. I'm doing this in an order that I'm seeing, so that way you can know who exactly are the people that you and talk to. I don't think this dude is anybody. Yeah, Tita and look at Agate over here. Like, look, Tita. Let me tell you how this conversation gonna go. This is my idea. Look, Tita. Look, so everybody kind of like think that this is weird. What's going on between you and me? I'm like 27. You're like 16. It ain't gonna work like that. So check this out. In about another 3 years or so, maybe 2.5, I'll holler. And then I won't go to jail. Look how you looking at her. But like, look, you trying to spend all my money, cuz. Oh, here it go. I was wondering, how do you feel about, you know? Yeah, it's just not that time yet. Maybe in a future game we'll see it, but it's just too weird right now. Boy said, whatever you want to do, I'm up for it. That's not the way to go, Agate. You gotta put some boundaries up. You got me for the whole evening. I do appreciate how they handle Tita and Agate's relationship, because he does love her and she does love him, and he knows it, but he just knows that, you know, he can't go there yet. It'll probably be always looked at as inappropriate anyway, so there really ain't nothing he can do. I'm definitely not about to bring it up. Alright, so there's Tita's note. I don't know if you guys want to see what that stuff says. I'll show it. Frustration. Yeah, see, she wanted to, you know, go forward, but it just can't yet. It's just not at the moment. So there is, where is Tobal? I know these dudes right here mad, like, man, I want to go home, cuz. Where is he at? Ah, there he is. Well, am I going the right way? Nope. You go to the wharf over here. Because I think Toval you can play Vantage Masters with. I think he's over there. No, this tour guide. Elizabeth. We'll do that. No. That's Valimar you get to talk to. And Fish. Where the hell is Toval? They are not showing Toval. Says he's supposed to be on this floor. Not over here. Okay, that's what's the name with his mom. Well, I'll talk to Mr. Matthew. Oh boy, he came there to make sure Una wasn't getting into no shit. That's what it was. That's a real dad. Like, yeah, ain't finna pull no last shit, no last night before you go into war shit with my daughter. Standing there with a shot. I wouldn't be surprised he's standing there with a shotgun, just like, yeah, who liking on my daughter? Alright. Where in the damn hell? I have no idea where the hell Toval is. Let me see if it's through here. Ah, okay, yeah, it's through here. Okay. So Toval is right there. I keep on hearing about this Ein lady. I'd like to meet her. Man, fuck all that. Like, nah, I'm good. Somebody gotta drive home. They almost look alike a little bit too. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna end here. Sorry about all the dialogue and everything else. Man, it feels really good to be back and you know, playing these games for you guys again. When we come back, we are going to engage Toval in Vantage Masters. I think we have like 3 matches of Vantage Masters here that we need to do. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do everything like I'm seeing in order. Like I said, you really need a guide on this part. So if you're trying to 100% the game, so don't feel bad about getting a guide for this part. But yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Thank you, new subscribers, old subscribers, everybody. I really truly appreciate every one of you. and I'm gonna be cranking this thing out. We're gonna be wrapping up this, and then we're gonna be moving on to Horizon and the sequel and a bunch of other things I gotta play and finish. Like Kenna, I got so much stuff to do. It's gonna feel good to catch back up. Let me guys know if you see a difference in the game too when it comes to the TV and everything, because I'm seeing some stuff that looks really good. But I mean, I don't know how it looks to everybody else. But thank you guys again. I appreciate you. 214 hours. Jesus Christ. I just noticed that. Wow. That's how long these games are though. Man, you end up, especially when you're trying to 100% everything. But thank you guys again. And I will see you guys in the next vid. Peace.